What's going on, everyone? Today I got a little cool video for you. As you see here, I'm in the middle of making a bed frame. I'm actually almost done with it. I just got finished sanding, which I couldn't record for, obviously a little bit too loud. But the staining now and the finishing up and then the waxing, I guess, I don't know if the waxing will be in the video, but we'll get some good staining in for y'all. Yeah, man, I don't know. My video yesterday got all corrupted and messed up. I'm not sure what happened, man. But we're back with it today, covering the same topic. We're gonna be talking about, the steps you can take to really start improving your life, man. Now, I'll preface this by saying, man, I don't know a lot. I'm still on my journey. But, I'm on this journey with y'all too. And I think, if we all talk about our experiences, man, we all help each other out in different ways, Y'all never seen the cereal bowl of coffee, man. All right, I'll set this camera up and then we'll get straight to it, man. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. It's beautiful out here. The clouds are out, but it's still rocking. Ain't nothing bad about it. It's getting warmer, so that's all that matters, About to go hit the gym after I get, first couple layers on here. It will be a back day today. That's what I'll be getting up to. So I'm gonna do a lot of rows, a lot of pull downs, a whole lot of biceps. You know how it goes, man. But yeah, man, getting into the topic of how to start, just making a different life for yourself. You got a goal and you want to reach it, right? So what are the plausible things you can, be doing to at least start that journey, make your dream become a reality, So first thing, man, this one, this is kind of always been with me, kind of always the first one that I get into. I feel like it's, the easiest to control for everyone. I'm gonna say, you gotta get physically fit, right? You gotta be healthy. You gotta be, you gotta take care of your body, man. If you don't take care of your body, you can't do nothing with your brain up here, man. You got to be running every single day. Sorry, I say running. You got to get cardio in. You can't be overweight, man, and expect to control this thing up here. And, just be able to achieve a lot. Take care of what God has given you, man. If and that goes with everything. You can't expect furthermore if you're not, already blessed with what you have. If you're not appreciative for what, the body He's giving you and using it in the correct way, man, He's not going to give you much more if you don't really care for what you already have. So, get out there and, man, you don't even need to go to the gym for this. Everyone can do just simple air squats, simple push-ups, pull-ups. It ain't hard, man. All you got to do is get started. Of course, you should get some cardio in. Always good. You got to get the heart rate up. It's the number one killer for humans nowadays is cardiovascular disease. And man, if the older you get, if you just keep on postponing that, man, it's going to get harder and harder. That's with everything, you got to start the habits young. And if you don't start now, man, it's gonna get to a point where it's just too late for you. Can't even catch up. So that covers the first one, you know, just get physically fit so that you can control your body. Second part of that is going to be your nutrition, man. What do you put in your body, right? I think the starting point is to, you know, obviously physical fitness, but then the second part of that is going to be what are you actually putting in your body to fuel that, you know? And let me just tell you, man, if you're eating fast food every day and not getting proper proteins, carbs and vegetables and healthy fats, man, you ain't doing it right. Your body can't, you know, recover. Your brain, you can't even use your brain, man. Protein, right, from a McDonald's burger, right, it may have that protein in there, but it has a whole bunch of other shit that ain't good for you. It's just so fattening, and man, you'd be better off, and monetary wise, you'd be better off just getting some burgers from Walmart, man. You get a 4-pack for the cost of one meal, you know. And you can definitely tell the difference, man, by something that's mass produced that you're putting in your body. And you know, how's that going to fuel you, man? You got to do all this work. You got to, you know, I'm assuming you want to start a business, a family, you want to take care of people, right? You can't do that if you can't think straight, man. So you got to make sure that you are fueling your body every single day with stuff that's beneficial for you. And on a later day, you know, I'll go more in depth on what I actually eat on a daily basis, not only for just the gym, but just to have a healthy, balanced diet where I don't develop deficiencies and I'm getting what my brain and body properly needs to just exist, man. But today, you know, it's just about the general steps you gotta take if you're out there and confused on like, where do I even start? I've tried to start, but I can't even get out of the woodworks. I don't know why. So, you know, we've covered fitness, nutrition, man. Then the third, right? This is going to be the first step in controlling what's up here. It's going to be, man, you got to be using that damn thing, you know? If your goal should be to learn something new every day or rehearse something that you know every single day, man. You know, you got to be reading books. You can't just be watching videos on YouTube. I mean, you can watch me, but don't just be watching YouTube videos, and especially not TikTok, man. Well, I'll get into that in just a moment, but you know, you gotta hop off YouTube learning and, you know, go buy a book, man. Go buy a book, sit down and read it, and when you get done, sit down and read it again, you know? It doesn't matter what it is. It can just be some high school level stuff. You ain't it. Just sit down. I guarantee you, for most of y'all out there, y'all haven't sat down to read a book. It's been probably ages, man. And another thing I've been doing recently with that is just, you know, apps that you can get on daily and just rehearse stuff, like whether it just be like common math problems or, you know, learning a second language. All that stuff's good for you, you know. Try to learn something you haven't done, or like I said, rehearse something that, you know, that you already know. You just want to hone in those neurons, man. You got to get better at it. So that being said, man, those are my, those are my 3 areas that, when I'm trying to make major change in my life, if I'm not doing those 3 things, man, probably ain't that good. Probably not gonna get too far without those 3. That being said, man, also get out there and read your Bible, That's where all the answers are. You can watch this video 3 times, right? Kind of take in everything, but you won't take in nothing if you're not reading that book, man. So now, we've covered kind of just a couple things, what you should be doing, right? Those 3 steps, right? Fitness, nutrition, and learning. All right, now I'll cover what you don't need to be doing. Stuff it's gonna actually set you back. And even if you do those 3 other things, if you're doing, some of these things, it's probably not gonna be beneficial at all for you. It's just gonna be negatives on negatives, man. You won't get nowhere. So that being said, TikTok, man. This is just one example of it. But if all you're doing all day is just sitting, especially on short form content videos, man, if you're just sitting there you're just sitting there all day just scrolling, think of how many videos you go through. It ain't good for your health, man. You literally cannot sit down and be captivated by one subject for longer than 30 seconds. That's nuts. It's not the way that the human brain works. Think about how long it takes you to just learn something, right? Think about school, all right? They don't just cover something in 30 seconds and then move on, right? You got to sit down, man, and avoid, even if you are going to intake YouTube or all that, make sure it's not short videos, bro. You gotta sit down, and if you're gonna learn something, watch an hour or 30-minute video, something long form that's gonna actually sit there and tell you something at work. That being said, you could also just be wasting too much time on YouTube, man. You gotta get off your phone. You got to get out there and do something else, man, at work, because if you're getting everything from your phone, man, you ain't going nowhere. Unless you are working full-time on your phone, you do not need to be on it more than 3 to 4 hours a day. Ain't no reason why you got to be on there that long. But just think about that, you sleep. If you're getting proper sleep, man, you're getting 8 hours of sleep. There's no reason you can justify being on your phone for even a third amount of that time. There's no reason, man. Yeah, and usually on this stain, usually we let it go through and let it dry before I flip it. But hey, this bed frame's mine. It's not for someone else, So it's pretty. It's not perfect, but it's pretty, so it works by me. Alrighty, man, just along with the TikTok thing, also, anything that's just, wasting your time and not your focus, man, ain't gonna get you there, Specifically, we're talking about, stuff that dulls your mind and your brain power, man. If you're drinking, if you're smoking, if you're vaping or whatever it is, God forbid, even worse, man. It's just the same as TikTok, man. You ain't gonna get nowhere. And there's this common mentality that, yeah, I can have, even a couple beers a week, and then, yeah, I can get to my work still. man, just think about, like, why are you wasting that money? Why are you wasting that brain power? Every time you drink, man, every time you do any of that stuff that stimulates your neurons, all that is, man, is your neurons are literally dying. You're literally just burning your brain away doing that stuff. So, you know, if you really need it, try to keep it down to, you know, maybe once every 2 weeks. Ain't no reason why you need to be drinking more than once a week, man. You got other things to do, like, it just doesn't make sense, man. You shouldn't. And it goes with the weed smoke too, man. A lot of people say, yeah, weed's different or whatever, or nicotine's different because it doesn't affect your mind as bad. It's all the same, man. It's all the same. I used to be brainwashed by that same mentality, man, and you know, it took me a long time to figure it out. But let me tell you, man, it ain't different. You're still just wasting the same brain cells, you know? It all just slows you down, and like I said, you know, this video is about, you know, how do I get started to reaching a goal, right? We talked about the 3 things you have to do. And one of the quickest, surefire ways to not get what you want in life is going to be that, man. It's just wasting your time, doling your brain. Yeah, anyways, I guess I've harped on that long enough, huh? You heard me, you know, TikTok, don't do the drugs, man. You got to eat well. Stop eating bad, man. Also, just being appreciative, right? If you're not being appreciative, like I said earlier, about your body, this goes to everything, man. If you're not being appreciative about the current car that you have or the house that you live in, doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, you can have your dreams, dude, but if you're not, you know, praying every day, thankful for what you have and showing, you know, actual appreciation for the thing, not just, oh, I'm gonna say I'm appreciative for it, but actually, you know, get out there, spend time with your family, man. Take pride in like where you are in life, dude, because, you know, at the snap of the finger, man, it could be gone. And I've just found that if you're not appreciative of what you already have, you can't take that next step to get anything else, man. It just won't happen. Alrighty, guys. Well, that being said, I think that's everything I wanted to cover. You know, we talked about just the first steps, man. Like, there's a whole lot more, but, you know, these are really kind of personalized to what's helped me out. You know, stuff to avoid, the 3 things that I focus on before pursuing something new, man, is going to be, you know, like we said, fitness, nutrition, and mind. Oh, something else, man, you got to get better sleep, dude. You can't be going to sleep past 10 o'clock, past 11 o'clock, and, like, expect to be functioning right, dude. If you don't, it's the natural rhythm, man. If you don't, if you can't get yourself up, you know, before, man, 8 o'clock, you're doing something wrong, dude. Let me tell you that. 8 o'clock should be, I mean, everyone's latest, right? Unless you were up late at night and there's no option, man. 9 o'clock, that's your latest. If you can't simply get yourself up, man, if you can't just will yourself awake, man, to get after the day, you know, everything, all the opportunities you got, you probably ain't gonna get nowhere with your goals. that being said, man, I'm gonna get to this. I gotta get this this stain drying. I'll have this posted up here in a little while. I'm gonna hit the gym, and I think after that I'll get it all processed. But yeah, man, y'all have a great day. We'll be doing another video next week. Still haven't figured out any of the video editing, but you know, we're getting after it, that's for sure. So, all right, y'all have a good one, man, and I will post another video next week. Y'all take care.